So the topic for my backward design project is still the first aid and CPR unit that I worked on for my EdTPA. The lesson objectives and standards. The standard for the first aid and CPR unit is High School First Aid and Safety Standard 1. Identify and demonstrate the skills necessary in responding to a medical emergency, common injuries, AED, and choking. High School First Aid and Safety Standard 2, demonstrate hands-on CPR with a component extension of role play emergency situations. And High School First Aid and Safety Standard 3, explain how potential risk associated with technology, transportation, and high-risk behaviors affect safety. Those are the standards. The objectives to go along with the unit are as follow, also known as I can statements. Okay, so the first objective is I can demonstrate hands-on only CPR and the use of an AED in a group setting with 90% accuracy. Objective number 2 is I can understand and define skills necessary in responding to a medical emergency in a group setting with 80% accuracy. And objective number 3, I can understand and apply these general terms of first aid in a group setting with 80% accuracy. Terms are first aid, injury, emergency, emergency medical system, and triage. So for my assessments, there are assessments throughout the lesson and throughout the unit. The first assessment is a turn and talk, and we use this assessment to to get classroom engagement, get everybody involved, but it does allow me to listen in and figure out what it is that they know and what it is that we need to spend more time on. So the turn and talk topic for the two lessons were, have you ever experienced a medical emergency where CPR had to be administered? And have you ever been in a first aid situation? So those were the learning objectives and the learning activities of lesson 1 and lesson 2. In lesson 3, we did a role play scenario, which was also a component extension. And in lesson 3, the role play, the students were divided up into groups and they were given a different scenario of an emergency. I was able to walk around and observe each group while they were putting together their scenarios, and I was able to offer advice such as if you were the victim, how would you want to be treated, to kind of further engage the learning activity that we were involved in. Thank you.